What's up, YouTube? I know I've been like in and out doing videos. Sometimes, I was doing the story times and then I came back and then I was like, I'm back, and then I disappeared again. It's because I'm growing a human. I've been growing a human for some time and it's been tiring. Plus with all of the, quarantine and the stuff going down, just hasn't been a good time. But I wanted to come and share a story that my cousin actually recently experienced. I thought it was worthy of coming on YouTube as another story time. Unfortunately, I don't know how I would be able to explore the area that he saw with, by myself. I kind of probably would be best to have, some people go with me, because don't want to get stuck out, in the middle of the woods with God knows what's in there, especially after what he's seen, by myself. Probably not a good idea. So, as soon as I can get, my husband, somebody to go, explore that area with me, and my cousin, that would be good if he would go. So if he watches this, maybe he'll say, hey, let's go and we can film the area, because he knows the exact location he was at. I just come out into my personal woods. This is a path and there's a tree, huge tree, just kind of knocked down. It's probably from the weather, but funny thing though, not too long ago, I was doing some pictures for this makeup business that I was doing, and I was in front of this particular wooded area, and as soon as I had squat down to take my pictures, angles, all that, there was like this huge thing. I don't know, it was so big. It just started running through this area. You can see it started running through this area, and it was big enough that it was moving these trees. They're gum trees, I believe. Kind of, they're really light, but it was big enough it was moving those, and I heard it run through, it come through the other side of this area, and it took off in that direction. I could hear it rumbling through the leaves and stuff. I took off running to my porch, my back porch. It scared me quite a bit, because I wasn't expecting it, and I believe that it was probably just a deer. Hopefully it was just a deer. I'm not sure what exactly would have caused that. There comes my little Zoe. She likes to travel with me. So yeah, I just thought it would be fun to kind of come in my personal area and tell the story. We have not had any weird thing, like any experiences in our woods personally. But who knows what's in there? It goes way in there. It's like acres and acres. It's just nothing but woods. So he wants to say hey. So anyways, to get to the story, My cousin was turkey hunting. If there's anyone that, you know, doesn't agree with hunting, I'm so sorry. He turkey hunts, he deer hunts, you know, he does all of that. So he was on my grandma's personal property, and he had been, you know, I guess he had been sitting out there a while turkey hunting, and he saw these two, like, humongous. He said one was like at least 8 foot, the other was like 6 foot, but they were huge, like broad, you know, not like you could tell if it was a person, basically. He said that was not anything he's ever seen before. He's hunted his whole life. He's never seen anything like that before. So he said they were really huge, dark. So I don't know. He didn't, you know, proceed to go after it naturally. He did go back the next week, and he didn't find, you know, anything. So unfortunately, if the ground had been as wet as it has been, we've gotten so much rain here. He could have gotten some footprints, and, you know, possibly could have been Bigfoot related, but that's what we are thinking it is, because it wasn't human. It was too big for a bear. A bear cannot walk on its hind legs for that much of a distance that he said that it walked. So I guess Bigfoot is in our little area of North Carolina, which I mean, never would expected that. Bigfoot's always somewhere else. I know he's been spotted in North Carolina, but never in my area has anyone said anything about Bigfoot. This is kind of a small area, tight, you know, everyone kind of knows everybody thing, and you would think you would have heard a story or two, but this is the first time, and he was shocked. He was really convinced that's, you know, what he saw, because he couldn't explain it any other way, and especially them being that huge and you know, that big. Not something you would expect. You know, if it was people, he would have probably recognized it. It was just something different. So if anybody's had any Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whichever experiences, you know, comment. Let me know some stories. Come on, Zoe. That you've had, if you've had any personally. Another thing, there's other stories that's been happening on that road. My grandma has actually been really experiencing a lot of weird things in her house, so that's been odd. Someone's been knocking on her door in the middle of the night or something. We're not sure what it is exactly, but it's been knocking on her door in the middle of the night, and she can't figure out who would be doing that, because it's mainly family on that road, so it's kind of odd. It's happened to my dad. He lives just a little ways from her across the road. My stepmom said she has heard something knock on their door as well, so not sure if it's just someone playing around. We know it can't, I don't think it's Bigfoot. I don't think Bigfoot knocks on doors. If he does, let me know. If that's something I'm not aware of. Like, if anyone's had Bigfoot knock on their door, you know, let me know. I mean, I watched a little bit of Bigfoot documentaries, you know, I've followed it, but not hardcore like some of these, you know, that are constantly following him, which kudos to you. Wish I could do that. That would be so cool. But yeah, so she's had that, and then she had a phone line, a landline phone. She's had it for like years, the same number. So about 2 years ago, she just cut it off. She didn't want to pay that anymore, so she got her a cell phone. She got her a smartphone, and she cut her landline off 2 years ago. She was sitting in her living room. It was, I don't know, it's not been too long ago, and she said the phone rang. The landline phone rang. I said, did you answer it? And she said, no, I'm not answering that. I was like, I would have answered it. But anyway, so at first she thought it was her cell phone, but she was like, no, that is my landline phone. So that was odd. So I don't know what's going on up there on that road. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff. So that's what I want to do, is since it's my grandma's property, you know, I got permission to be up there. As far as exploring the wooded part that my cousin was in, I need somebody to go with me, obviously, because it's quite a walk, and I would hate to get stuck, you know, in the middle of the woods hunting Bigfoot, and then, you know, baby decide to come. So I don't know. So I need some people to go with me. And as far as the stuff that's going on in my grandma's house, that would definitely be something that would be interesting to do, like EVP in something like that, just to see, you know, what's going on. I would like to set up some cameras, to see who is actually, you know, who is coming to the door, if it is an actual person knocking on her door. If not, I mean, we need to see what it is, vice versa, either way. So that would be cool. I'm going to try, I'm not going to make any promises, I'm going to try to get the Necrophonic app. You know, that's been a really I don't know, popular app among the YouTubers that I watch personally. Just to name a few would be, you know, OmarGoshTv, CJ Faison. I know those two have used it. Oh, and Patty from G Team Paranormals has used it. So I'm interested to use it just to see what would happen in her house, to find out, you know. She's had weird smells pop up also. She was watching TV, and it seems to be at nighttime, which I find interesting, but she was watching TV, and all of a sudden there's just a strong smell of apple pie, like someone just had baked a fresh apple pie and just, you know, got it out of the oven, ready to cut it, eat it. So she said that was weird because she had not baked. She does bake, I will say that, but it was just a random, like, she hasn't baked in a while in that time period, and for it to just all of a sudden pop up and it be so strong and it smells so strong, it was interesting to her. So, and my stepmom had that happen as well. She was going, you know, she was going down the road and smelled a strong smell of fresh biscuits in her car, mind you, they live out in the country, so odds of it being someone's house, I mean, for it to be that strong, like it was in the car with you, I don't know. It's really strange. And it would be interesting. She is sharpening her claws. It would be interesting to see what exactly is going on that road. So I will get to it as soon as I can. I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, you know, with everything. So just you know, let's not forget that. Let's not forget what we should, you know, be fighting for. But just in light of everything, just to bring something kind of, you know, different, get your mind off of, you know, that's why I made this. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. If I get bigger on here, which don't know if I will, it would be great if I could. Maybe I could actually have a name for you guys that I can call you, except, you know, instead of, hey, YouTube, because you are people, you're not YouTube. So maybe we can come up with some nicknames. I don't know, it would be fun. But maybe the people that follow me the most, you know, if you want to be called something else, tell me. Who knows? Anyways, like, comment if you're new, if you just found my channel. I know it's quite boring right now, but hopefully we can amp things up. I know there's a lot of paranormal groups on YouTube, and you should follow. I'll tell you who to follow in my description box, because they are my favorites. They are such my favorites. They give real stuff. You know, they have the best content. I don't think I could ever get to that level of content that they have. It's just, it's awesome. But anyways, thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to. It would be good for me. It would at least make me smile. So that's a plus. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, wherever you are, night. And hope you enjoyed the story. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you next time. Bye.